In an age where every other person on our screen seems to be a celebrity chef, the origin story of a 1960s chef selling French cuisine in America doesn't necessarily sound like a compelling one. Well, that's until you've seen Julia.
My guest this afternoon writes cookbooks. Maybe we'll rename our little program What My Wife's Been Reading. Welcome, Julia Child.
What a lovely introduction.
Hey there, Tim from Screen OD here. I hope you're doing well and I hope you are having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully we can make your day even better as we talk about culinary drama in the shape of Julia, starring the brilliant Sarah Lancashire. Before we get started, just a reminder, if you love TV and movies and you haven't already, why not subscribe to the channel? And if you like the video, hit that like button and we can share the love with others on YouTube. Right, let's get started. What's Julia all about? This is the story of Julia Child, a author, a cooking instructor and a television presenter who would have a huge impact on the American culinary market and would leave a huge legacy in American popular culture through her cookbooks, but also through her television series. And this is the story of how her first television series got onto air, The French Chef. We join Julia and she's in her 50s. She's already become quite well known for her book, Mastering the Art of French Cuisine. That's been a hit, but when she goes to the doctors and is told that she's going through the menopause, she begins to think about what comes next. What will her legacy be? And ultimately, that is when she starts to think about other outlets for her work. And over time, we see her end up on the television in a local station in Boston.
You look lovely this morning.
Not camera ready, as they say.
What are you going to talk about?
I guess the book. Before everyone forgets about it completely. At this stage of my life, I want to feel relevant.
And that's where the majority of the energy of this show is spent, in the creation of and then the making of this show, The French Chef, which turns out to be a groundbreaking piece of television that would not only make Julia Child a huge star across the whole of America, but it would lay the foundations for the many myriad cooking shows that we see today, because the techniques that we see on television today and the way that those shows are filmed were things that were being done in many ways for the first time on this show. And that is what we see play out on screen, at the same time as seeing a woman who at times is quite reluctant about fame and is quite modest and isn't quite sure what her place in this television world is, start to come alive before our eyes.
I've had a recurring thought that I'd like to propose to you. An educational cooking show, hosted by myself.
Feels flimsy to me. This is public television, for God's sake.
Shouldn't we go with someone with a more camera-friendly look and a less distinctive sound?
But this isn't just a show about people whisking eggs or filming each other making cakes. This is a program that has lots of deep layered relationships that work around both Julia and around the show and the politics of making television and the politics of fame itself. Notable characters include her husband Paul, who's played by David Hyde Pierce, who is a retired diplomat and is now an artist, and he's questioning whether or not he really is an artist, especially as he sees what is going on with Julia's life. You see her relationships with the people that she makes the show with, from the ambitious producers who are trying to make her a star and those who assist her in it and have done for a long time, to those who are perhaps jealous of what she does and are not sure why she is getting fame when perhaps their shows and their parts of that small business aren't always doing as well. At the heart of this is a show that is as warm and as comforting as the food that Julia is cooking on screen. It creates an atmosphere in a place in the 1960s that you want to go and you want to stay. It creates characters that you want to be around and people that you really care about and you care about the journeys of. At the centre of this is Sarah Lancashire's incredible performance as Julia Child. Now, many of you may know her from shows like Happy Valley, and this is a very different performance and shows just what strength and versatility she has as an actor. This is a really, really tremendous performance. It's not one where you feel that she is doing an impression of someone, which perhaps can happen sometimes in these kind of biopics inspired by true events. No, this is a character that she makes her own, a character that is strong but is also vulnerable in a show that is sweet and at times funny, but also incredibly, incredibly compelling. This is a show that has a great storyline. It's a show that has a fantastic cast, and it is a show that is produced beautifully. As you might expect for something from HBO, they leave all of the class on the screen for you to enjoy in a world that you want to be in. So if you want to watch it, go and watch it now. It's on HBO Max if you are in the US. If you're in the UK, go and watch it on Sky box sets, or you can watch it on Now. So off you go and watch it.
I hope you've had as much fun as I did. Bon appetit.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not hit that like button and share the video with others who like great TV? And if you enjoy what we do, why not subscribe to the channel and get all the latest reviews and lists and great stuff to watch on the streaming services direct to your feed. Okay, thanks very much for watching. We'll see you again very soon.